What's happening, Yugi Dodo fam? It's your boy Yugi Dodo. So I hope you guys all had a good week. If you guys have been following the Facebook and Twitter pages, you'll see that on, I believe, Wednesday night, I left a post saying that I was shooting for making a video on Thursday, and Thursday rolled around and that didn't happen. And so here we are. It's Friday night. Everybody needs to turn up, so let's go ahead and get back into Duel Links. So, if you guys have been playing the game recently, you'll know that Elegant Mai just recently ended. I apologize for not having done any videos on these events, the Merrick event and the Elegant Mai event, but the reason being is that we do not have the cards yet for a beginner's farm deck. We are working towards that right now. Every single day, all the money that you're collecting, all the gems, all the ultra rare jewels and super rare jewels, that's all working towards building your first farm deck, which will allow us to start collecting and accruing more cards. So if you guys have any ultra rare gems, make sure you do not spend them until you see a Mystical Beast Cerberus, I believe is the full name, Mythical Beast Cerberus, in the card trader shop. And another card that you're going to need for your farm deck is in my shop currently right now. If it stops spamming out for a second, is this card right here, Riryoku. So Riryoku is a very, very strong card. You can target 2 face-up monsters on the field, have the attack of the first, and if you do, that lost attack goes to the other monster that you've targeted. So you target one monster on the field, usually another Mystical Beast Cerberus or Mythical Beast, whichever one of the two, and then you add all that extra attack to the other one. Basically, you need to have this card, 1 copy of it, and 2 to 3 of the Cerberus. So be saving up your ultra rare jewels. As you can see, this one costs 3. I have 0 right now, so obviously I can't be doing any farming videos at the moment, and I'm working towards that. So just look out in the future. We have a new event coming up, I believe starting Monday, and it's going to be the Paradox Bros event. Let's go down a little bit right here. So August 14th, so Monday, it will become available for us to play. It is a character that we can unlock, so that's going to be another character to our arsenal of playable characters. So be on the lookout for that. You'll only get a week, which is where I screwed up the first time this event was offered. I figured that it was like all the other gate events that they've done in the past and was a 2-week event. So I played for the first week, accruing as many of the points or whatever the system was for that event, I forget, but I collected all of them and I planned on just farming the crap out of the Paradox Bros the second week, and I log on and saw that all my points had been converted to gold, and you have no idea how mad I was. I was about to quit the game, actually. I was just very annoyed that it wasn't made more present that it was only a 1-week event. So here I am giving you guys that forewarning. Whenever this event occurs, it will be for 1 week, so make sure you spend your time wisely and farm as much as you can. So hopefully we have the resources by Monday to build that first farm deck and begin to start farming our characters for their good cards. So as you can see, I'm level stage 21. I've been working on that recently, and in the process I've unlocked a lot of playable characters and their unlock missions. So I have Bandit Keith here. I unlocked him by collecting 2 machine type cards, and Odeon is unlocked by using trap cards 300 times. So luckily in our Naturia deck we have a ton of trap cards, so we've unlocked him. And that just adds to all our other characters that we are working towards right now. We have Kaiba right there, Weevil. We unlocked Rex by hitting stage 20, and he's going to be one of our first characters that we will be farming because he will be our target for our next deck. So be on the lookout for that. And then we have, of course, Bandit Keith. But I won't go through that right now. In this video, I'm going to be covering the Stage 3 duel quizzes. So let's go ahead and get started because this will take a little while. These Stage 3 or Level 3 duel quizzes are a little bit more difficult than the second ones. So let's go ahead and jump in to 3-1. Check your card type. So as I've said in previous videos for the duel quizzes, just make sure that you guys are reading the tips if you guys are struggling or having trouble. Of course, watching these videos is another option because I will be going through the correct answers to the duel quizzes. So first off, you have two cards in hand. One of them is a warrior elimination. You want to activate that right away. Destroy all your opponent's monsters, and you want to do that right away because the other card in your hand is a warrior, so it would be destroyed if you summoned it first. And as you can see, our opponent is using a Komori dragon, so you want to choose dragon as the typing. Attack the Komori dragon with the warrior with 7 weapons, or hunter with 7 weapons. Attack directly with alligator sword. Easy as that. Lord of D will be the target for our next duel quiz. If you guys have Lord of D, you will know what his effect is, but if you play the Flute of Summoning Dragon while you control a Lord of D, you can special summon 2 dragon types from your hand. Dragon monsters, that is. So we have our Lord of D already on the field. We have 3 monsters to choose from in our hand, and of course that Flute of Summoning Dragon. Activate the Flute of Summoning Dragon. You're going to want to special summon our 2 highest attack monsters. These are level 7s. And this is important because our other one is a level 5, so we'll be able to tribute over the Lord of D so that we have all 3 of these on the field. So make sure you choose both of the level 7s, the Seiyaryu and the Serpent Knight Dragon. And then you can tribute summon your Cursive Dragon by going over the Lord of D. And be careful to do the attacking in the right order here because you do have a 1000 dragon staring you down on the other side of the field, and the only monster you control that can get over is this Seiyaryu. So go ahead and attack over it, and then the rest of the order does not matter. Just make sure that you use the Seiyaryu to get over the 1000 dragon and you'll be clear to go. The next duel quiz, Duel 3-3, is Nuvia the Wicked. I think the actual title was Unleashing the Wicked Goddess, or something like that, but it's about Nuvia the Wicked, the card. I really like the art in the bottom right corner right now for Merrick. I really dislike the one where he's sticking his tongue out, which is unfortunately the one we see more often than not. So I don't know why they didn't do that. The opposite, make the sticking tongue one out in the bottom right when you're dueling, and then the current face in the bottom right for everything else. Just doesn't make sense to me. So you want to set your Nuvia the Wicked, and then you'll have a Book of Taiyu which flips one of your monsters face up. Use that on the Nuvia the Wicked. Actually, I think I did this out of... No, I didn't do it out of the wrong order, because you're going to attack over your opponent's monster with your other monster, which will give Nuvia back its original attack of 2000. its effect makes it so that if your opponent controls a monster, it loses attack. So whenever you attack over it with your other monster, it'll regain its attack back to its normal value. So just be conscientious of that too. Do not attack with Nuvia first, attack with the other monster. Leave a comment in the comment section below what your plans are for this weekend. I plan on going to a sporting event tonight with my family, so hopefully I can get this video uploaded before. If not, it'll be later tonight. If it is later tonight, then you're just now seeing it. Well, there you go. But I'd like to hear what you guys are doing in the comments below. So this one you have to be very careful with. This is actually one of the most complicated ones. I remember the first time I did this, it took me 4 or 5, maybe even 6 attempts to do it right before I even had to look it up. This is one of the only ones I had to look up an answer for. And that was a while back, so we will be taking our time with this one as well. But from my memory, I remember that you need to activate the worst card in Yu-Gi-Oh! Ever, Pot of Generosity, which is really funny that they made it part of the winning condition for this duel quiz, because you'll never ever use this card outside of this duel quiz. It is a -3 inherently, which means that you are playing the card, which is a -1, and you're also shuffling 2 cards from your hand into the deck, which is -2, add the -2 and a -1 is a -3, so it's just the worst card in the game, pretty much. If you disagree with me, leave a comment below what you think is the worst card in the game, but Pot of Generosity is the worst card in the game, in my opinion. But we need to activate it to win this duel quiz. You're going to want to send the Chainmaster and the Tiger back to the deck. You'll see why in a few moments. And then you'll want to summon your Amazoness Sage. Make sure you activate your Amazoness Fighting Spirit. And then equip this Amazoness Heirloom to the Sage that you just now summoned. And at this time we will go to the battle phase. And this may seem redundant since your opponent has a mirror wall which will have your attack. But if you read the effect of Amazoness Fighter, you take no battle damage when you attack with this card. So we will attack into the Harpy Pet Dragon, which will activate our field spell, Amazoness Village, which will allow us to special summon a card from our deck, which is why we shuffled this card back in earlier. Make sure you special summon the Amazoness Tiger. And then you do the same with your Amazoness Sage. We do want to activate the trap card so that your Amazoness Sage will be not killed in this battle. So since it destroyed that monster, you can destroy the mirror wall. And everything is easy peasy from here. You can now attack over the rest with your other monsters. And there you have it. So as you can see, there's a lot of room for error in that duel quiz. You guys are very lucky to have this video as a resource to you, because I had to go digging for it on YouTube whenever I first had trouble with it. So there you go. We got 5 more quizzes left. Let's go ahead and get through them really quickly. So we have Tour Guide from the Underworld versus Yami Merrick. You see what I mean about the tongue sticking out thing? I just don't get it. I don't like the design. It's very strange. So this is another one that can be pretty difficult or easily tripped up by. So you want to summon your Goggle Golem. And you're going to want to activate your Gemini booster, selecting your Goggle Golem. Now use your Symbols of Duty to tribute the Goggle Golem and special summon your Darkstorm Dragon in your graveyard. Now your Gemini booster will proc off, and you will want to select your opponent's Gemini Soldier because his equip card can only be attached to a normal monster. So once we select his Gemini Soldier, it will gain its effects, becoming an effect monster, so it will no longer be a normal monster. So it will lose the Sword of Soul Eater, and now we can attack over the Gemini Soldier for game. So it's got some weird sequencing to it, but don't let that fool you. Sometimes you have to use your own cards that would otherwise benefit your opponent, but in that sense, it actually makes it so that you can kill your opponent. So our next one is going to be Land of the Titans 2, Dragons versus Koalas. So that gives us a little bit of a taste of what we're about to expect, of what to expect. More like Land of the Dodos, you know what I mean? I've heard online, on the interweb, that people believe that dodos are extinct, which I find very offensive, mind you. So, I'm not sure why people are saying that, because obviously, I'm here. Alright. So in this one, our objective is to summon the Mega Rock Dragon. So we're going to need to summon our Monk Fighter, special summon our Master Monk by tributing our Monk Fighter. We will now activate our Needlebug Nest, sending the top 5 cards of our deck to the graveyard, and since we activate a trap card, Naturia Rock can be special summoned from our hand to the field. Right now, in attack position, send our whole deck to the graveyard, which allows us to special summon our Mega Rock Dragon from our hand. By banishing all the rock type monsters in our graveyard. And it gains 700 attack for each, putting him at 4200. You want to crash that into the big koala, and then you can attack twice with your Master Monk, and then once with your Naturia Rock for game. So as you can see, these level 3s are a lot more involved than the level 2s, and especially more than the level 1s. The level 1s were just super easy in comparison. Like, these are actually quizzes. Like, you have to do them in a certain order, a certain sequence to do them correctly. I believe this one's called Zombie Reborn. It's the Crimson Crisis number 2. Weird ass Yami Merrick. Alright. So in this one we're going to want to summon our Zombie Dragon by tributing our Fear from the Dark. And we can activate our Give and Take. Select the Gozuki. Oh shoot, I should have read the card. I don't know what the order is. Oh, I did it correctly. So now you go to the battle phase, attack over the Gozuki, your Red Eyes procs, so does your Gozuki. So your Gozuki allows you to banish the Fear from the Dark in order to special summon the Vampire Lord from your hand. And your Red Eyes Zombie Dragon will let you special summon the Gozuki that you just destroyed. Oh shoot, be sure not to do that. I always almost do that. You're in the battle phase, so stay in the battle phase. Do not end your turn. Attack with Vampire Lord and Gozuki to complete the duel quiz. So if you guys missed that interaction, it's the give and take. You select the Gozuki first, and then it lets you target your Red Eye Zombie Dragon after that. Alright, so this is another more complicated one. They keep getting more complicated and complicated, I swear. So, you want to first use your Tribute to the Doomed, discarding the trap card in your hand to destroy your opponent's Gale Lizard. You want to activate your Fire King Island, special summoning the Red Dragon Ninja from your hand. Activate the effect, banishing the trap card from our grave to destroy the security orb. He will activate Adhesion Trap Hole, which is fine. Or it doesn't destroy security orb, it sends it back to the deck, which is fine. Normal summon your Hand of Nephthys, tribute off the Nephthys and the Red Dragon Ninja to special summon our Sacred Phoenix from the deck, and that's all there is, folks. Cool deal. Alright, one more. I do apologize for these longer videos. I'm not sure if this is going to be normal. Just kind of figuring it out as I go, but for the most part I hope not to create videos over 30 minutes. I realize that takes a lot of investment from you, the viewers. Alright, so this is our last duel quiz. This is from the new set, Electric Overload. Ninjitsu Art of Double Attack, I believe is the name. All the names and times are in the description below. Make sure to check down there if you want to just skip ahead to all those. I know this is the last one, but in the future, if there are new duel quizzes released because of new boxes, make sure you just check the description below. So first things first, you want to normal summon your Ninja Grandmaster Sasuke. Flip summon your White Ninja, destroying one of the creators on your opponent's side of the field. Do not activate the trap, go to the battle phase. Attack with your Ninja Grandmaster Sasuke. Attack. Now activate your Ninjitsu Art of Transformation. You want to tribute the White Ninja, which is important. Do not do the Sasuke. Special summon your Black Dragon Ninja. Do not activate his effect at this time. Attack first, then activate. Select himself to send to the graveyard and the trap card, selecting your Grandmaster Sasuke to banish. Your Black Dragon Ninja's effect will activate, allowing you to special summon him back to the field, and you can attack one more time, and that's it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. That is all the available duel quizzes at the moment. There are loner deck duels for you to complete. I'm not going to go through those because those are kind of just up to luck. But now that you guys kind of understand how the game works, I fully expect and believe that you guys can complete those loner deck duels without any hitch. So guys, that's going to be it for this video. I appreciate you guys for being here, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.